I quit running. I never ever thought I'd say this out loud, but I quit running. I mean, that was what happened to me in 2013, is that even though I didn't say those words and didn't really have anyone to say it to, I quit running. So for some context, in 2010, 2011, I really got into running. I had a friend, Alan, who introduced me to my first half marathon under the guise of, hey, let's go for like a run on Saturday. Yeah, it's nothing, it's thicker this, and just like a group of people. And I got there and Chariots of Fire was playing and it was amazing. Only until it wasn't amazing, I realized that we're running for a really long time. I had no idea how long I took. I think I came second last or last, something like that. And that was my introduction to longer running. For some reason, 21 kilometers, half marathons, that's all we saw. We saw people that ran marathons as insane. Or at least that's what I felt. I thought that. And it got to a point where, I don't know, but after about 2 years, like I just stopped. Like every run just felt bad. And the weird thing is that while I never really quit running, I prioritized anything else over running. And just recently, I've been going through this feeling of, just not excited about going on a run. And I don't know what it was, just the idea of running to me, it wasn't very exciting. Maybe it's a combination of running the same route for about a couple of months now. Whatever it is, I was getting that feeling that I had many years ago of, am I quitting running? But only this time, something was very different in the makeup of who I am and what running actually means to me. Because it's not really about running. It's about the challenges that I've created for myself and that I've been able to overcome. It's about setting this goal of going and running a marathon with just 9 weeks of training, and then actually running the marathon and finishing and feeling so awesome. It's about all the training preparations in between that, getting to that point of actually going to run that marathon. It's the feeling that I had after the marathon that, wow, I did this thing. And now let's see what else I can do. To run up a mountain, to go into Drakensberg and run over there, to do all these things, to run my first 50 kilometers, just running around the place I live. All those things are what I think about when I think about quitting running. It's, are you going to quit that? Are you going to quit the challenges that you set yourself? The answer is no. And the answer is no for very obvious reasons. Just the way I look today, I'm very happy with. I'm not trying to look a certain way for anyone else. This is how I look because a result of the things that I've done. There's no special program or diet or any of those things, whatever. Might be important to you, but to me, it's not. To me, it's the lifestyle that I'm living, being able to be with my children in an active way and not be tired. I mean, that's amazing. So all these things that I've, wouldn't be giving up the running. That was just one thing. It would be giving up having a healthy body. It would be giving up having a healthy mind. It would be giving up the ability to set challenges for myself. And so that's why I've decided it's time for a new challenge. It's time for me to set a new challenge. And that's got me pretty excited. Yeah, and so Ricardo over on LinkedIn once posted, he said, possibly a triathlon soon. And well, I mean, that's a couple of months ago. I never really thought much of it. But now that I'm in this season of looking for a new challenge, I think yes, yes, a triathlon is definitely on the cards. But when I think about a triathlon, I think about Ironman. And I've happened to be at the beach when an Ironman was actually taking place. I mean, it looks hectic. These athletes look super serious and they look like elite athletes. And so the idea of a triathlon to me just doesn't seem realistic, or may I say, it didn't seem realistic for me. It just felt like this is just this unattainable thing. It's for, those kinds of people. But the more I think about it, the more I think, well, okay, you've come through this season of taking on challenges, run a marathon. Yeah, for sure, I did it, tick. Run 50 Ks. Yeah, sure, did it, tick. So Do a triathlon? For sure. Now, I want to be clear that I have no idea what goes into a triathlon, but I found a local series here in Durban called Tin Man, and they run a triathlon series throughout the year. They do a few of them both here in Durban as well as in Johannesburg. I think they do one in Cape Town as well. But so Tin Man is the series that I'm doing. They have one in, as I'm recording this today, believe it or not, in 9 weeks' time in November. And so I'm entering for that, and I'm going to get ready for this triathlon. Fortunately, the distances, and they have a mix of events that you can do, and it looks like they're actually really family friendly. So I'm going to try and find the right event for me, the right distances that I feel comfortable for my first. It's my first time. I'm not trying to go crazy. So, well, maybe I will. Anyway. So a triathlon is on the cards. It's my next challenge. I'm really excited about it. I don't know, like with training for running or whatever, like I still remember the first thing I did when I actually committed mentally that I'm gonna go run a marathon. I said I probably have to start running like a lot more than I am right now. When I think about a triathlon, I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe I've got the running in the bag, great. Cycling, okay, I need to work on that a little bit more. But swimming? I don't know about swimming. I can swim, but am I good enough to swim whatever distance that I need to? I was a bit worried. So I probably need to swim a bit. I probably need to practice my swimming more. So yeah, so in all of these challenges that I've set myself, you know, I feel that like there's a different version of myself. I'm a different version of me than I was at the beginning of 2024. Like, I feel like it's like the same, but really just better. Mentally, I feel better. Spiritually, I feel better. Physically, I feel better. And so maybe that's like through the content. That's why I make this content, because maybe you are in the same position I was in, and maybe you are looking for an answer. Like maybe it's a triathlon. I'm sure there are events that are lightweight in terms of the Tin Man series. It doesn't seem like it's all Iron Man, Tin Man. Maybe that's the play on the word. Yeah, instead of being an Iron Man, we can be Tin Man. I'm happy to be a Tin Man. I will proudly be a Tin Man. And I will do it with a smile on my face. Like a lot of these challenges that I've set myself. And I don't always finish in glorious sort of angelic fashion. Sometimes it's in a lot of pain and gasping for breath, but with such joy of the achievement. You know, that pain goes away like in seconds, and with all that's left is the glory of attaining a goal you set yourself. And I've failed many times, many things that I failed at, you know, but not even the failures really feel like failures. They still feel like achievements. They still feel like, well, at least I went out and I tried this thing. If you've got this far and you don't know who I am, my name's Richard. I'm an adventure filmmaker. I focus on running, now cycling, and hopefully swimming. Trying to encourage you that you don't have to be the best. You don't even have to be good at it to go out and do something for you, that it could make all the difference in your life. You may not know it now, but I promise you, if you're anything like me, it'll change your life, change your perspective, and make you happier than you ever thought you could be. If you like the story and you want to follow more, please consider subscribing. And if this video was entertaining, a little bit fun, or even just informative, consider hitting that like button so people like you and like me can see this content and hopefully be inspired to make a change for their life. All right, my name's Richard, and this has been Richard Talks.